Parker cross court to Leonard. Stares down Vince Carter and banks it home. Okay then.
He'll take it. He'll take it.
But there remains hope Parker can become that playoff spark he's been in the past. His coach, Greg Popovich, said Parker's grown much more comfortable in this adjusted role. And he's focusing more on his defense early on in games, picking up opposing point guards early with pressure, which Pop says helps Kawhi Leonard a lot. Parker's also giving the ball up earlier in possessions, then attacking off the catch when defenders close out to him rather than trying to create on his own, where he normally looks out for kick-out passes. That refined approach, combined with the natural adrenaline of the postseason, guys, as the Spurs believing Parker can look a lot more like his old self.
Selden fighting through those screens. But that's why Kawhi Leonard right there, folks, is one of the top MVP candidates this year. And Antonio lost 3 regular season games to end the season. Here's David Lee. And Lee breaks the drought. Leonard working against Vince Carter again. Tough fadeaway. He just seems to make those. 9 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, he's smoking now, Ryan. He's smoking now. So, not only are they a bright family, doctor degree and hospital work for the father and mother a doctor, and then the boys naturally just follow right through. Now right here, great. See, this is why you love Leonard. What a great defensive read that was.
Two-way star. Mills for 3. Got it.
See, Pop loves this group that he's got on the floor right now.
Kawhi, nice dime to Aldridge.
Oh, what a play. What a beautiful play by Leonard.
Vince Carter driving the baseline. Missed the reverse, got it back. Loose ball, Green comes out with it.
Yeah, I see he's very physical in the paint right now.
Spurs have numbers. Corner 3, Parker.
Tony Parker, never a big three-point attempt guy. And then this year is a perfect example. He's only attempted 1 a game, but he's made 2 already today.
Nice feed inside to Ginobili. And who else is there? Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, Ginobili's down here.
Finally got a piece of that pass, but it went right to Leonard. Kicks it out to Gasol. Nobody has shot as well from downtown since the All-Star break, league-wide, as Paul Gasol.
Conley's having just as big a half as Gasol. Not just with the points, but offensively helping everyone else.
Boy, Kawhi Leonard carrying the Spurs on those broad shoulders of his. He's got 17. Conley blocked by Green. That's Green's 2nd block here tonight. He's done it at the defensive end. Check that 4 now tonight. Parker with the runner.
Gotta be careful now.
Leonard with the crossover. Spins on Vince. Oh, that's a big-time move.
And he makes it look easy.
Leonard on the drive. And he draws the hit. That looks like it's going to be on Gasol. Swing it around to the weak side. David Lee. Nice blocked by Gasol. Leonard inside.
Wow. How about the jump stop? He stopped on a dime. And not only did he stop on a dime, he set himself up where he could take the hook without moving.
He went up there pretty high.
Yeah, it was nice.
Leonard off the screen, drew the hit, and got it to fall. Kawhi going to work.
Now he got bumped, and then he was still able to continue through and salvage the shot right there. He has come back this year, Mark, with a softer shot. It just sits on the rim. Now, you and I, we've had them like, this is like about our 7th or 8th time we've had
Sure, we've seen it, man.
We've seen him all year long. It's just been beautiful to watch because he worked all summer on the shot.
Leonard going to run it down. There's a 3-second difference. Supposed to work on Ennis. That jumper is wet.
Well, Ennis just shook his head because he was right up on it.
San Antonio Spurs. And here we go from Texas.
Well, already a switch defensively for the Grizzlies, having Wayne Selden guard Tony Parker. Remember, Tony Parker, those 18 points in game 1. What a move there by Kawhi Leonard right around Vince Carter.
And again, with no Tony Allen, who is a 5-time defensive All-NBA selection, it really puts this team in dire straits. That is a long shot which won't go for Selden. The second long one will not hit. Tonight, Selden, taking the place of Allen, is playing in his 6th NBA game as a starter. And a floater inside by Kawhi Leonard. And the shot clock is down to 6.5 to go in the first. Leonard tries to drive, and a foul called on Selden. The undrafted player out of Kansas.
Popovich wanting to make sure one of his two superstars are on the floor at the same time.
Difficult shot Leonard hits. He sends that over Ennis. It's Kawhi Leonard. Oof. When he begins to make that move, you just got to hold on, buckle up, because you never know where he's going to go and how high he's going to get.
Nice job there by Daniels to fight LaMarcus Aldridge off that post area.
Oh, nice find by Pau Gasol. It's Kawhi Leonard with that open mid-range shot.
The great teams, they try to break your will, especially in playoff basketball, because they want to leave no doubt. When they've got to go on the road and go into your building, they're trying to leave that doubt that you guys have no shot of beating us.
Leonard against Carter. Vince will pick up a foul. Shot clock at 4. Carter 3. Good! Carter from outside and continues to keep the Grizzlies alive. They set a franchise record Memphis did this year with 767 three-point shots made.
Well, that was a mistake by Ginobili, gambling on that inbounds pass that allowed Carter to be wide open from the three-point line.
Mid-range Kawhi. Leonard has played 25 minutes and scored 20 points on 10. Make it 9 shots. Zach getting physical, loses the headband, picked up by Mills. It's off to Leonard with the fake on Carter, the drive and a foul. Green fires to Kawhi, 5 of 9 with 15 made free throws and 25 points. Leonard.
Leonard getting away with a little bit of an elbow to JaMychal Green.
Shot clock at 2. Conley's got to fire the lead and up and off. Rebound front court claimed by Leonard. Kawhi's got 27, 7, and 4. Spurs have gone scoreless the last 5 minutes until that little runner right there by Leonard. Timeout Memphis. 8:28 to go. Aldridge comes out on Conley. With the handles and now the drive, and he had it knocked away. Good defense by San Antonio. Hold on to your hats. Here comes Leonard. Took it right down the middle. 3.5 to go. Conley drives inside with a nice move. Randolph can't get it. Another rebound for San Antonio. Leonard again, the gallop in the drive, and he is fouled by Gasol.
New career playoff high in points here for Kawhi Leonard.
But I just look at Kawhi Leonard, and the numbers again are just jaw-dropping. 35 points on 13 shots. Think of that. 35 points on 13 shots. Here he comes in and hammers one down, which seals a 2-0 lead for
7 series. Leonard gets it back from Parker. The crossover. Kawhi Leonard! That's a man's jam!
Mike Conley sent a text message to his coach at 4 in the morning saying, "Thank you for having our backs." As for that hefty fine, the players actually want to take responsibility for it. But fellas, why don't you send me your t-shirt sizes and I'll make sure to pick one up for you. A little souvenir from Memphis.
Nice. Kawhi Leonard with a bucket. Ginobili and Kawhi Leonard is back. Mills nearly turns it over. Lee knocked away by Green. Lee retrieves it. Shot clock is down to 7. Leonard fires. He's got it. It's a 3.
Big basket. And you've seen even the first couple possessions where the ball movement not quite as crisp for the Spurs. Credit the Grizzlies defensively and their activity level.
Leonard, can he bail them out? It's a 3. Yes! Wow. Kawhi Leonard from very deep. Anderson, pump fake. Pretty. Memphis this season went 24-17 at home. Leonard kicks it out for Anderson. Anderson, the high dribble, and the bank shot goes for Anderson. Isolation Gasol. Gasol had it knocked away by Leonard. 2-time defensive player of the year. Leonard, 5 to shoot. Selden gets faked out, and Leonard makes him pay.
I tell you what, he is just special.
Randolph a 3. And it's rebounded by Simmons, who's got major hops. 61-49.
He's what we call a high flyer.
Oh, major. Aldridge steps into the J and connects. Randolph side rim on a jumper.
to open up this fourth quarter. 81-63 Grizzlies.
Yeah, Bertans can give them a little bit more shooting on the perimeter.
Kawhi Leonard with a nasty stuff.
That's the guy I know right there. That's the guy who's become a first team all